Hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of Joe Boo's day job. And we are here working on the red brick house, burning the midnight oil. When I get down here, it's like I get into the zone. We were here till 10:30 last night, and it's probably about not well. It's dark outside, so it's got to be after 9. And we have a bit of a problem that we need help with. Okay. Um, I am one of those guys who I see things in my head of what I want to accomplish. Whether or not that's good or not, that's something different. But in here, I did plans, for the city to let them know that we're going to fix the house, that we're going to put in a kitchen, where we're putting in the bathrooms and things like that. But you don't have to put in, of course, what color schemes and what kind of wood and things like that for the permit. I mean, you got to put in how many circuits and how many bathrooms and so on, like that. So in my head, I've had this image of what I wanted this to look like, and trying to make this look old. My theme colors are black and white and gray, because black and white make shades of gray. And there's a little meaning to all of this in the end that a few people have figured out, but be that as it may. The thing I've had in my head is being able to look through the window. And I don't know if you've ever seen where you have a mirror back to back with another mirror, and then the reflection kind of keeps stepping on and gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And that's the kind of effect that you get if you look in the front window, because you've got the window and then you have a door that's lined up with it exactly, and then you have another window. So you see the window picture frame, then you see the door frame that's smaller, then you see the next window, then you see the outdoors. All this draws you through the house, and that's the vision, and trying to keep this. Keeping with the black and white theme. We've got the black sink, the white cabinet, the black and white tile on the floor, the faucets and all the light fixtures are all dark and things like that. And what we thought about doing in here, because we're going to be, this is actually lime, that's the lime plaster. You can lime wash, but you can't like really paint lime, or you shouldn't paint lime because it's not going to last. It's got to be able to breathe. So we're looking at plastering the walls, and you can see it's got a little hint of gray in it, which is actually good because that's similar to the color that we've used in the kitchen. Okay, what we had thought about doing was to really kind of, jump out at you, is painting the trim in the old part of the house black along with the window mullions and stuff. So the baseboard molding, the windows and all that in the old part of the house would be black. We were going to do that throughout the house, but the problem is because we put replacement windows that are vinyl, we're not painting the vinyl, so that's white. So the trim in the kitchen right now is all white. So we had thought about doing the cabinets in black because there's not enough antique heart pine to do all of the kitchen in there. It's just not enough. And doing the butcher block and the island, and then if we did have enough to do the cabinets too, it's just going to be too much because we're going to have all of that antique heart pine floor that when this is sanded out, it's going to look that way. So we were thinking about painting the cabinets black. Now here's the thing with that is basically you're going to have all the base cabinets. There's only a few upper cabinets because we're actually putting shelves on each side of the sink. And then you've got the big pantry cabinet that's going to actually house the microwave opposite the stove. So if you make that black, you've got that black, and you've got the black stainless steel refrigerator that starts on one end and ends on the other end of the kitchen. And the focal point becomes the island. So we did a test today. And I want to get, this is going to be a poll here. We're asking you guys, what do you think on this? Here we go. So that's black trimmed, okay? And anybody who's had an old house with tile, you know how the black tile cuts in around, of course, the white tile. And we're going to be kind of doing that in the bathroom. So shout out to Miss Tracy who stripped all of this. So we painted this black to get a look at it. And you can kind of see what the effect I'm talking about, although it's dark outside. You've got the picture of the door, then you've got the island in there. Okay, you got the black top on the island, you've got the black over in there, And then you've got the window, of course, and it's looking black. So when you get into the kitchen, you've got all of this wood here that's white. I've got to do the trim around there. So you look here. Oh, God, it looks so good with the brick. You look here, you've got the white with the brick, which looks great. And then you would look through, and then you would see black on that. So you literally reverse everything. You see the trim over here is all white. You see the window mullions are white. The sink will be white. And my thinking is, if we go through, you have the black cabinets in here. This would be all black. There's only base cabinets right here, one upper cabinet here, upper cabinet there, and then shelving. And you can see I'm working on the island cabinets. So this is actually coming together pretty nicely. We'll end up having drawers, of course, inside the cabinets there, and we'll extend this just a little bit more. We cheated the cabinetry over a little bit, so that way we have plenty of space when you open up the microwave here, or if you open up the oven. Okay? So you guys give me your thoughts. What do you think? Am I crazy or just plain stupid? I don't know which it is, but I know I'm one of them. All right, so let me know thoughts of what you think. Is that too much? Because we're going to sleep on it. I kind of like it. And that's what the plaster will look like, unless we put some lime wash on it. So many decisions, so many decisions, so many decisions. All right, good people. Hope you're all having a great night. Finished getting the face on that cabinet over there so it can dry over the night. And then I guess we'll call it a night. I appreciate you guys. Peace.